Hello everyone, welcome back again to Liverpool Report today. We've got the latest updates on our beloved club Liverpool, but before we dive in, make sure to subscribe so you never miss a moment of Liverpool Report news. Let's get started. Liverpool have held talks with Florian Wirtz and want the Bayer Leverkusen star to be at the centre a stacked lineup next season. The Reds have joined Bayern Munich and Manchester City in the race to sign Wirtz, who's valued at a massive £126 million. The Germany international has been heavily linked with Bundesliga giants Bayern, who as things stand aren't willing to pay Leverkusen's asking price. That's given both Liverpool and City the opportunity to swoop, with talks understood to have been held in England on Tuesday. Representatives from Liverpool reportedly met Wirtz, 22, and his parents in Blackpool before they travelled to Manchester to meet with City chiefs. Arneslot will be hoping that his colleagues made a good case to the family, with German playmaker yet to decide his future and under contract with Leverkusen until 2027. Slot's ambition is to bolster his squad and have strength in depth going into the 2025 to 2026 campaign. The Reds want to retain the Premier League title and fight to win the Champions League, having exited in the round of 16 this term. Domestically, Liverpool were beaten in the League Cup final, while Slot's decision to rest nearly all of his star players saw them crash out of the FA Cup. But with Wirtz and 3 more additions, Slot and co will be confident that they can do better next time around. Despite the arrival of Georgi Mamardashvili for £25 million, Alisson Becker is expected to start the season as Slot's number 1. It's in front of him where the change begins, specifically at full-back. With the departure of Trent Alexander-Arnold confirmed and Andy Robertson's powers waning age 31, Liverpool's ideal replacements are becoming clearer. Dutch right-back Jeremiafrimpong, Wirtz's teammate at Leverkusen, is increasingly being linked with a move to Anfield, while Bournemouth's Milos Kerkez is reportedly the Reds' first-choice left-back target. The midfield duo of Ryan Gravenberch and Alexis Mac Allister have been the heartbeat of Liverpool's success this term, so aren't likely to change. The most probable outcome is that Wirtz, who can play as a striker, will replace Dominik Szoboszlai in the number 10 position. Szoboszlai has scored 7 goals in each of his 2 seasons with Liverpool, whereas Wirtz has notched 16 and 18 respectively. The 22-year-old also dwarfs Szoboszlai in terms of assists, 33 over the last 2 seasons compared to the Hungarian's 12. That's while playing behind a striker, where the Reds could also look to upgrade. Diogo Jota's injury record this season, coupled with Darwin Núñez's woes in front of goal, have left fans yearning for a new centre-forward. Liverpool have been linked to a host of potential targets, but Eintracht Frankfurt's Hugo Ekitike is a name being mentioned more and more frequently. Ekitike has scored 22 goals and provided 11 assists for Frankfurt, who he joined permanently from Paris Saint-Germain last summer. The Frenchman has been linked with various others clubs, with the striker market a hot topic this summer. Ekitike's age profile would help give the Reds a younger look to their attack, with Mo Salah due to turn 33 this summer and Luis Diaz turning 29 next January. Cody Gakpo could join Szoboszlai in being a causality of Slot's recruitment drive, although the Reds boss has been desperate for that level of depth this season, as opposed to sticking with a select group of 15 or so players. If Liverpool take their momentum from this season into next with some new blood, it could be a daunting prospect for the rest of the Premier League. Dean Huijsen is ready to turn down interest from 3 Premier League clubs as Real Madrid move to sign the Bournemouth defender. The Spaniard is believed to have a £50 million release clause, which Los Blancos are ready to meet. Huijsen has only been on the Cherries' books for a year, having joined from Juventus last summer. But his impressive exploits have seen a number of clubs take note. Arsenal, Chelsea and Liverpool were all keen on the 20-year-old. Bayern Munich too have kept tabs on the centre-half, but Real have acted first in their desire to sign the Bournemouth ace. They've made it clear they're prepared to pay his release clause, which could result in a near £40 million profit for the South Coast outfit. Huijsen's priority would be a move to Los Blancos, reports Sky Sports. Any of the other interested parties will have to go above and beyond to show how keen they are to have him, but his mind may have already been made up. The Spanish giants previously showed an interest in Huijsen before he moved to Juventus, but they maintained a good relationship with his representatives. It is thought that as many as 5 Premier League sides have held talks with his agents, as well as clubs from La Liga and the Bundesliga. Huyssen previously said on interest in him, "Do a lot of teams want me? I don't know. Madrid is a big team, and every player wants to play as much as possible. Do I want to play for Real Madrid? I don't know. We'll see." A friend called me and said, "Go to Real Madrid." I laughed. What am I supposed to say? Another friend is also pushing Barcelona. Real already looks set to land Trent Alexander-Arnold this summer after his decision to leave Liverpool when his contract expires. Xabi Alonso is tipped to become the new manager at the Bernabeu following the departure of Carlo Ancelotti. Bournemouth have mounted a European charge this season and could post their best ever Premier League finish. It means several of their leading lights are being linked with the exit door. Milos Kerkez is the subject of interest from English clubs. Andoni Iraola is not necessarily concerned with potential exits, accepting it as part of the deal. He said, "We will focus on trying to improve the team and add new players if we can. And if some player leaves because someone comes with what the club considers to be a good offer, we have to be ready for those situations, but not with fear. It is something that all the clubs, especially the ones who are not at the highest level like the top teams, have to get used to." Liverpool's pursuit of Jeremiafrimpong appears to have hit a snag, with Bayer Leverkusen's managing director denying a deal is close. Frimpong has starred for Leverkusen since joining the German side from Celtic in January 2021. He played in 47 games as they completed the Bundesliga and DFB Pokal double last season as Invincibles, a German first. The defender has also been named in 3 successive Bundesliga Team of the Years, having earlier won a domestic treble with Celtic. The Dutchman has again been a key man under Xabi Alonso this season, though it has been a disappointing campaign. It appears the current Leverkusen squad may well be split up in the summer as Europe's top clubs swoop in for their stars. Even boss Alonso is departing, with the Spaniard set to be named the new manager of Real Madrid. Frimpong still has 3 years remaining on his contract, but the 24-year-old is also attracting interest. Liverpool are the current frontrunners to sign him, as boss Arneslot seeks to boost his defensive options amid the impending exit of Trent Alexander-Arnold. But a spanner has now been thrown into the works. Leverkusen chief Fernando Caro has hit out at the transfer rumours that are beginning to dog his team. He also insisted that the Bundesliga side are unaware of any impending transfer involving Frimpong. Jeremiafrimpong has a long contract with us, which also has an exit clause, but we are currently unaware of any transfer, Caro told Sport.de. The rumours surprised me a bit when I started in the football business 7 years ago. As I've gradually become more involved, there are always different interested parties. There are different parties. There are different relationships. It's actually quite difficult to figure out where the rumours come from, but I have to say, there are many that really surprise me. Leverkusen's unwillingness to sell Frimpong will come as an early blow to Liverpool's summer plans. Frimpong would provide competition for academy graduate Connor Bradley, who is expected to take Alexander-Arnold's place full-time. It has been claimed that Frimpong has agreed to move to Anfield, with the 24-year-old having a £29.5 million release clause in his contract. If a deal for the Dutchman comes to fruition, it would surprise former Manchester City star Micah Richards. It's a tough one because when another right-back comes in, it can help you by helping you raise your game. Or it can hinder you because you can lose your confidence a little bit, he told the Rest is Football podcast. Another right-back would help, but if Frimpong comes in, he's number 1, which could be difficult for Bradley to deal with. I think Bradley is very good. He's good going forward, he's intelligent with his runs, and he can do the one-on-one defending as well. The only question mark is whether he could do it on a consistent basis. When he came into the team in place of Trent, the mindset of a sub is different to a starter.